news we first brought you on our newscast at 4 and 5 o'clock. Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee leading the charge to get Sandra Bland's family access to clear FBI documents. The current ones are heavily redacted to the point the judge says they don't make sense. They all have to do with the arrest and death of Sandra Bland after a traffic stop in Waller County back in July. She was found dead in her jail cell days later from an apparent suicide. Channel 2's Jace Larson joining us live downtown, where Bland's family is getting some strong backing. Jace?
Yeah, Sheila Jackson Lee is holding a news conference right now. Moments ago, she referred to the Sandra Bland case as a case of international justice and a violation of international civil rights.
I don't want anyone to suggest that we are in a fight with law enforcement. We're in a fight for getting the right kind of treatment of citizens of this nation, and particularly young women and young men of color.
Earlier today, we heard from Sandra Bland's mother, who talked about what drives her.
We the spirit.
Protesters greeted Sandra Bland's mom at court. She encouraged everyone to examine what this case means.
Even though the folk won't indict folk, let's start looking at indicting the system then.
Bland's mom wore a shirt with names and ages of other people who died in police custody last July, when Sandra did.
Let's not let our quest for justice die like they did.
A coroner has ruled Bland's death a suicide. Bland's family, though, says they've yet to see the original video from her traffic stop or her time in jail. Copies they received, they say, have had some type of edits.
We know that the video of the stop had problems with it when it was released. There were glitches in it, and there were repeats and vehicles that were returning over and over and over again.
Bland's mom left protesters with a final thought. Her mission is now bigger than just her daughter.
We have become numb to the death that has occurred at the hands of folk who are supposed to be protecting us. So we have to get it together so that when we hear another name, we don't just say her name. We don't just hashtag her. We go and we find out who that woman was.
Well, we mentioned that FBI report. The Bland family wants to get a copy of it. It looks like it will be up to a judge to make that decision. We're live downtown. Jace Larson, KPRC Channel 2 News.